What would happen if Putin actually uses nuclear weapons on Ukraine? Yeah, more and more people are thinking it could really happen. So, yeah, well, we'll get into that one. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Plus, also, you've seen that they've been doing these what to do in a nuclear attack videos in New York City. Did you see these?
No.
Ooh, people are getting a little scared.
Yeah, you hide under your desk.
Ew. No, there's a whole new policy.
Oh.
No longer with the textbook over you.
Yeah.
It's get a selfie with it. Yeah, photo bomb.
Oh.
Get it.
Why don't I have a rim shot noise?
Let's see. Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, is so trending right now. It's on Netflix. It's trending AF. That's right, Olivia. That's what else you would say. Red Pill Jenn says that you need to watch it. She actually watched it twice. So yeah, she's going to explain all of that into today's Netflix and Chill Pick of the Week. All right. Yeah, we got this, and we got to cover who is the sexiest female politician in America. There's quite a few options. I was very surprised, and I loved doing this research. But yes, we're going to put up a vote today, and we're going to see who is the sexiest female politician in America. Yeah, I can't wait, because we got this and so much more here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
I can juggle. Would you like to see? I can't.
Joe's
juggle.
used to having balls in his hand.
Stress balls. Stress balls does sound like a terrible medical condition. Oh, what's the matter with you? Oh, you have stress balls. They're very itchy. They're smooth. Very smooth stress balls. Hey, what's going on? My name is Joe Padula. Former Screaming Eagle soldier from the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault. 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike. And I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know we got a lot to go over. I know you got a lot to do. I know that you are busy people and you can just get information fed to you. But we prefer to show you and do the research with you, as we're all soldiers now in today's culture war. No doubt about it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share the whole bit. Let's see what we got. Yeah, don't forget, subscribe to us on BitChute, Spotify, Truth Social, YouTube, of course, the Facebook, the Rumbles, the Twitter, and all your podcasting sites, to include iHeartRadio. Let's see, who do we got in studio today? What's up, babe?
Not much.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Nice seeing you too, sir.
It's beautiful. I love fall weather.
Yes.
F the Mets, though. All right. Stress balls. They got swept by the Braves. What's up, Sam? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
Sam, are you a Braves fan?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know.
Nah,
Well,
good for
you're
you.
from the wrong side.
No, I'm from the right side. Just my team doesn't want to win. What's up, Red Pill?
What's going on?
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, you know there's a thing about Nolan Ryan right now on Netflix.
I saw it.
Yeah, did you?
Yep, I did. It's fantastic.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's fantastic. Nolan Ryan, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, who was a Met.
And a Yankee.
No, he was never a Yankee. Shh. That was never a Yankee.
No, that was Clemens.
Yeah, that's right.
Feeling the love in the comments, by the way. Hi, everyone that said hi.
William
you
Davis
guys
says, hi, Sam. Braves suck. Go Yankees.
Oh, whatever.
What's up, Olivia? How you doing?
Just trying to make it.
Yeah, it's not easy out there, huh?
Nope.
Don't worry, you got a team. We'll make it together, all right? Except for Chris. All right, Chris?
That's right.
Let's go, Mets.
Yeah, they're going. Golf course is open.
No. They're guaranteed to go to the playoffs.
The
but,
Mets
Yeah,
were
I mean,
the Ultimate Warriors'
they-
favorite ball team.
They can buy tickets just like everybody else.
The Mets were the Ultimate Warriors'
Shots fired.
favorite baseball team?
James Helwig, yes.
Really? Warriors. I loved it, yeah. You're in the ionosphere and the atmosphere, and I'll take the plane down. He was great. His interview, cocaine. It really was cocaine, I think. Right. All right, let's get into today's topics. What's the first one we should go? I want to go over what the hell's happening in Iran. Have you heard about this?
No.
There's a bunch of protesting going on. Okay? It's I'm at the Daily Wire. It's a revolution now. The Iran regime murdering scores of protesters, says reports. Quote, it's a war zone. There was blood everywhere. And this has to do with women's rights. So various reports indicate that scores of Iranians have been killed because of the despotic, theocratic Iranian regime's crackdown on protests surging around their country. I think this started, so according to the Daily Wire, protests have mounted after the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who died in custody on September 16th after Iranian morality police detained her. Why? Because her hijab, that's the scarf that turns into the hat, right?
The hijab, yeah.
Was not tight enough. So, you wrap it around the neck and then you wrap it around the head.
Yeah.
It's almost like if a cartoon ever got injured with a bump on their head, that's how they would do it. Right.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But the Iran Human Rights Group reported 92 people have been killed, 41 just on Friday. But do you know how they're protesting now, the women?
How's that?
What do you think? Bay, how are the women protesting now?
Not wearing them.
By just not wearing them. Bay, you're kind of correct. They're going topless. The Iranian women. Oh, wait. Our hijab wasn't tight enough?
Well, I mean, at least they've got them covered up with what looks like birth control pills.
Yeah, did they use Band-Aids to cover up the nips? It's going to hurt taking that off.
Indeed.
What do you say, Sam? Is this going to work? Is this effective?
More power to them.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Yeah. They always sound the same. When we talk, do they hear like us? We all sound the same when
Have you ever looked the videos up on YouTube where you can actually, it sort of emulates how English sounds to non-English speakers.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Because I hear nipple.
Yeah, Paula, it is going to get them killed. You're right.
You think so?
I do. I mean, they off someone for a hat.
Oh, you think she's not going to be around much longer?
Well, especially not with that mouth.
Don't worry, she'll be on a plane here fleeing as religious persecution.
Wow.
Yeah, she's going to be living in Martha's Vineyard soon.
Very interesting what's going over there.
I hear there's spots in Florida open.
Oh, that's too soon.
Man, Iran. So yeah, there you go. You got some protests out there in Iran as the women are taking off the shirts.
William's just supporting for the Tatas.
She's got a nice set, right? Bae, your thoughts? Olivia, is this a nice rack? Your thoughts, Olivia?
I wouldn't. I guess.
I think they're a little saggy.
No, they're not saggy.
They'd go right into her armpits if she laid down.
Maybe it's heavy tape.
Maybe that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of boobs. Kamala.
No, that's a dodo.
Did you see Kamala? Well, real quick, here's an update from Hurricane Ian. And it tops 100 as the search for the survivors continue. Fort Myers, that's the place where they had that causeway, that bridge.
No, that's
that
Sanibel.
was just taken out, right?
That's Sanibel Island.
Well, wasn't Fort Myers also?
Fort Myers is it was one of the hardest hits.
It's
but
a coastal.
What you're talking about is Sanibel
Yeah,
Island.
that's right, that's
And
right.
it's
And Pine
completely-
Island.
It's only accessible by
Ferry now, right?
not I don't even think
Boat or
or
helicopter.
helicopter. Yeah.
Canoes. You can only
Kayaks.
take canoes there.
Now that really hurts my heart because I grew up going to Sanibel.
Do you canoe? Yeah, so Yeah. We're looking at about $60 billion in damage.
That's it. I'm actually surprised that's it.
So far, that's
So far, right.
It's
that's
horrible.
That's not including what the homeowners are going to claim.
Yeah.
Fort Myers beach residents were warned that they may not be able to return to their waterlogged homes for months because of the devastation blighting the coastal community.
Yeah, the before and after shots are just
Damn.
horrifying.
Right? Such a beautiful skyline, though.
You can get a nice boat cheap down there right now.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. After the insurance comes through, you get the insurance claim boats. The guys will go out and get a new boat.
Jesus. It looks like a third world country, doesn't it?
And that one's not even some of the worst I've seen.
Oh, yeah. That's
It's
Right.
freaking horrible. I mean, I lived through Charlie, Andrew, I mean, you name it, 31 years down there, but there's not been devastation like that. And
Where
some
where
time.
do you think, where do they go when it hits? Do they have shelters and bunkers,
Yeah.
hurricane bunkers?
yeah, they open up like the armories and the schools, and they set up, Red Cross sets up shelters for them. A lot of times when they evacuate, people think you have to leave the state. You really just usually have to go a couple hours inland. But in this scenario, like my old hometown in Central Florida got slammed. So
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, do they just make they should just make hurricane-proof domes, right?
well, the newer houses they do, but that's the problem is a lot of these areas that in Fort Myers, for example, a lot of the houses and structures are older. So it was before they upgraded to the new hurricane standards. So they're just poorly built and old.
Yeah, there's the causeway.
Yeah, I
There
think
it
that's
is now.
Sanibel, right? Yeah. Doesn't even look like it.
Damn. Now, this was a temporary causeway that was built. They were going to make something more permanent, from what I was reading.
I don't know.
That looked like that moved a whole apartment.
Damn.
Yeah, and
Wow.
especially Sanibel. I mean, that was it was a historical. A lot of that stuff was historical.
Why would you park your car there?
Not for nothing. It looks like that car did a lot better than that trailer did, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a bad commercial for big country, huh?
Mercedes strong.
Yeah, that's a good commercial for Mercedes.
Yeah.
And that's a convertible Mercedes.
Like, the driver would have been spared.
Yeah.
Sam, do you do hurricanes or no? You're not a fan?
I've never been in one, so I really can't speak to that effect.
So that dude, the picture above,
Yeah.
that dude actually flew in from college to be with his grandma who lived on the island, so that she didn't have to storm the hurricane by
What's
herself.
up, Geiger? Geiger checking in. She's awesome. Jessica.
Clay Bites is in.
Clay Bites. William Davis. Roger Joyner. What's up, Roger? Look at this. Look at the van. Only
The whole state of Florida is basically without power.
I mean, they're doing a hell of a job, though.
Yeah. Well, they started sending lineman crews down from up here
Thank
even
God,
like a
this-
week before.
Yeah,
I thought this was the election map for a second. I almost pissed myself. Oh my God.
Levity.
I was
There you
like,
go.
okay, yeah, it's not rigged. Not rigged at all. Oh, boy. But speaking of which, did you see what Kamala said?
No.
She was talking about, okay, the hurricane relief, we got to make sure the money first goes to the black communities.
I did hear this.
Did you hear
today.
this?
Yeah. Well, equity.
Yes, here. You know what? Here's her words. Like, Kamala,
What is you doing, boo?
listen, he's gaffing enough. You don't want to have two in the week.
I don't think hers was a gaffe. Hers is sincere.
All right. You don't want
You don't want dilemmas or issues.
where people hit their foreheads like, ugh. Right. But here's Kamala.
It is our lowest income communities and our communities of color that are most impacted by these extreme conditions. And
Hold on, let me pause her there. Was that Fox?
President,
Yeah.
can you clarify
We're gonna
what
get
you meant
into
about
this
equity for hurricane relief?
because they asked her about it. She was at this event, And she just walked on by, which I don't blame her. I wouldn't have answered anyway. But back to her. So
It is our lowest income communities and our communities of color.
the most valuable property in Florida is the coastline. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that's prime realty right there. That's what I'm saying.
Paula's got it right.
So the coastal, what did Paula say?
She goes, yeah, hurricanes, no color.
Yeah. Coastal regions are most likely richer communities.
Almost always, yeah.
Right. So I think she's got it wrong there where she's saying with the poor communities. But let's listen.
And our communities of color that are most impacted by these extreme conditions and impacted by issues that are not of their own making. And so
women.
Absolutely. And so we have
And
to
women?
Wait, did that interviewer just say "and women"?
Yeah.
Get the Sorry, Olivia. I didn't mean to curse with you here today.
conditions and impacted by issues that are not of their own making. And so
women.
She did
Absolutely.
say it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we have to address this
yeah,
in a way
of
that
course.
is
Yeah.
about giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not everyone starts out at the same place. And if we want people to be in an equal place, sometimes we have to take into account those disparities.
Oh, she is trying so hard not to let out a cackle.
You can't have
So full of it.
equality and equity. You can have one or the other.
Look at
You have the equal opportunity to do what everybody else does.
And if we want people to be in an equal place, sometimes we have to take into account those disparities and do that work.
And they clap.
I mean, I can just understand partial of what she's saying. But the richer neighborhoods, the richer communities, they have the insurance, they have the stuff to be able to get them back to where they need to be, as to where the poorer communities wouldn't necessarily have the insurances or the amount of insurances, and they'll be losing a lot more.
And probably older properties.
Here's,
Right.
I should have set it up more. They were talking about FEMA money, emergency money.
Yeah.
What had nothing to do with emergencies, has nothing to do with insurance. Even the rich people aren't getting their insurance money this week. Do you know what I mean?
It takes forever
Right.
to get money from FEMA. I mean, it was after Charlie. It was like 8 months before we got our check.
Sam, what do you say when you hear something like that? Olivia, you're on deck.
It makes me embarrassed to be a woman.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think I'm the best public speaker or speaker in general, but when I listen to her talk, I feel a lot better about myself and
There
my
you go.
abilities.
You see that? She's building your confidence.
Everyone's an example. Some are good and some are bad. And
There's a video that's going viral down in Florida. What are we at? Yeah, it's already at 1.4 million views from this morning, but Democrats that live in Florida recognize what the hell's going on and who is responsible for helping them out. Here, let's take a look.
That shit about DeSantis, but that gas is here in Arcadia.
In
Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it's here in Arcadia. So y'all know who we vote for. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm voting for DeSantis. And I'm a Democrat. So y'all can call it what the fuck y'all want. Okay, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man. It's children out here. So yeah, that's just
That was great.
That's the people that they're on the ground. They're like, listen, yeah, you call it what it is, but it's freaking.
Those are the voters.
For
That's it.
DeSantis. And I'm a Democrat.
That's you said it's had 4 million hits.
1.4
1.4
million.
million.
And growing, right? And growing.
That's a good campaign commercial.
yeah. Yes. Sorry about the language, right? That's nice though. The one lady goes, "There's kids here." He goes, "I'm sorry about that."
sorry, man.
That's very nice. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
It'd be funny if he cursed trying to apologize. I'm so sorry.
There's another video from this weekend, and this is gonna Carrie Lake, and this is on abortion. So you guys know who Carrie Lake is, right? She's running for governor in Arizona.
I did not.
She is, and she's going up against Katie Hobbs there. All right, Katie Hobbs refuses to debate her, and it's hurting Katie Hobbs's numbers.
What is this with like Fetterman and these people? What? How would you ever expect to get a vote?
Biden?
If you won't debate.
All right.
Biden.
And so Carrie Lake is she was a news reporter. And she was fed up with what the media was telling her to say and do. And when she had questions and they silenced her, she's like, I quit. I'm done. And then she's like, well, how am I going to fix this? Me quitting isn't fixing this. Oh, I'm going to run for governor.
She's super qualified in that. I mean,
Oh, she's fantastic. Here she is. She's at the Arizona. I think it's the Hispanic RNC. Okay.
Right now, tell me, is that something that you?
Here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna.
I agree, Paula. Debating should have to be a requirement if you want to run for anything.
Yes, I agree. You don't even have to call it a debate. Just say a sit down.
Discussion.
Yeah, we're having a sit down. Well, in New York and Jersey, you don't want to say, hey, we're gonna have a sit down.
We're gonna have a talk.
Yeah. But here she is.
Tell me, abortion is effectively banned in the state right now. Tell me, is that something that you support?
I support saving as many lives as possible. And what I really want to know, and I've been waiting, I tune into you guys all the time. I want to know where Katie Hobbs stands, but I never hear you guys ask her that. I'm pro-life.
I love it that she calls out the media for never asking Katie Hobbs the same questions that they ask Carrie Lake.
Yeah. No bias there whatsoever from her former colleagues.
Right.
My plan would be
Look at
that
those
every
legs.
woman who walks into an abortion clinic know that there are options out there. They don't have to choose that. There's families who would love to adopt a baby, and right now, the way it's been going, they go in and they only have one option.
That's it.
Nobody tells them that there's other options. We want to help our women. If they're afraid, we want to help them. We want to give women
horseshit.
health care.
Why? Why do you think that's horseshit?
Because they always tell you about other options, first of all. And secondly, this woman is talking about how there's so many people that want to adopt. Really? Well, then how come our foster system is completely overcrowded? There's thousands of children.
Here's the thing. This is Arizona. Do you know anything about the Arizona foster child system?
No, it's
Right.
it's more of a national number that I'm referring
this
to.
is a governor's race. She's talking strictly Arizona.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of foster children available.
They
in
make it
Arizona.
harder and harder.
Yes.
For anyone to adopt.
It's so expensive.
Not even
Exactly.
just.
Not expensive.
You just got godsmacked.
I'm just telling you, not necessarily even expensive. Like if I wanted to, I couldn't. I'm a single male.
Yeah. It's the whole
Regardless
system
of
is
my
broken.
income.
It's broken.
I can't adopt. I can't foster.
There are very interesting. I'm glad there's red tape. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad there's safeguards in place.
Absolutely. But yeah, I hear you.
I want to help people.
But let's get back to the hot legs. Even who was that agreed, that said that up there? William Davis. Okay.
He's up
Carrie
there on
Lake
the list.
is attractive too. Put her on the list.
Really
too.
challenge
All right,
you.
Deal.
And I'm happy to get back to you on this when you find out where Katie Hobbs stands, because let me tell you where she stands. She supports abortion right up until birth and after birth.
That's right.
She supports if a baby survives a botched abortion, that baby die on a cold metal tray. And none of you ever try to get her to talk about her stance. So get back to me after you do. And tell her.
And that's why you should have debates. So this topic right here, especially now with the overturning of Roe versus Wade, where it goes back to the states to make a decision, this is a very big topic and conversation.
Yeah. The voters deserve to hear.
How
both
do you
sides.
expect your elected official to defend you or do for you or work for you if they won't even defend themselves or they're unwilling to debate?
All right. I wish I had the video, but Hobbs was approached. She was in Starbucks, and one of her voters has the camera rolling, of course, because everyone's a broadcaster now. But she goes, well, he goes, why aren't you debating her? And she just stares and says nothing. You know what I mean? She just keeps looking at the menu at Starbucks, and the guy goes, listen, I want to vote for you. Why don't you debate her? And she goes, no. Thank you. And he walks away and goes, this is why you're losing.
Oh my God.
Right.
She looks like Kris Jenner. That's all. When I look at Carrie Lake, she just looks like Kris Jenner.
Most Hispanics love clapping.
And tell her that I want to debate this topic on October 12th, but she really needs to show up for that debate.
She should just show. You know what I mean? She should just show up, be at the podium, looking at the watch. I don't know, is she coming or not? Yeah, but she is hot, though.
She is beautiful. Hot as...
See, it's not just the heels. See, she's got the legs.
She's got the
Forced perspective.
This is a Google Images. Carrie Lake hot.
Oh God.
Yeah. Is she the hottest?
No.
No?
No.
Carrie Lake's not the hottest
Absolutely not.
politician in U.S. Sexiest female politician in America.
Negative ghostwriter.
What would we rate her?
I don't know. What do you say? Bay, yay or nay? Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how we'll do the rating. All right. So she's a would you. Okay. Now, what about
Dun, dun, dun.
AOC?
Oh God.
Are we talking with her mouth open and
I was
talking?
just gonna say, ball gag or no ball gag?
I think she's sexy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you want to date her, Joe.
No, I don't want to date her.
Her eyes are uneven, and that really bothers me.
Asymmetrical.
It drives me nuts.
And
it always has.
Here's the thing, too. Father Time is going to catch up to this.
I was about to say, I want to know what her mom looks like. They say you want to know what a woman looks like. Look at her mother.
Oh, that's why you can't date. Never mind. I'll get in trouble. So, yeah, she's got to be up there. She's got to be in the conversation. But I hear you until she starts yapping.
What is she, like 29 now, 30?
And I think, yeah, Chris, look that up if you could.
I'm on it.
Everyone's hot when they're in their late 20s. Well, not everyone.
She got a boob job, too, I believe. Like, look at this.
Wow, look at those numbers.
Look at this.
And those are asymmetrical, too.
Yo, do you see
Her
what's
right boob is bigger.
Is this cold at the house? Do you see what I'm saying?
I think that's
I'd
superimposed
vote
on
for 'em.
Nancy Pelosi's. You'd vote for both of them.
Yep.
So she's talking about the First Baptist Church of Corona, right? And its 100th anniversary on the floor. And look what she's wearing.
By the way, she's 32, almost 33. Her birthday is coming up.
What does it say what cup size she is?
Church of Corona on its 100th anniversary.
Does it say that in
First
Wikipedia?
Baptist
No.
is a bedrock of Corona Queens.
Like, she
It
definitely
provides
got
food pantry,
boobies.
tax preparation, summer
Yeah.
You can see her
employment,
nips,
Like
too.
big ones.
The church's service
How do we
extends
not
well beyond
notice
its
this?
congregation
I haven't
to
noticed her
all
face
of
since this has
Corona,
been on.
one of the most diverse immigrant
That's a bonus.
communities in the world.
34D.
First Baptist is
Are you
led by
serious? That's
Pastor
really
Pastor
online?
Is that in Wikipedia?
No.
Well, I'll tell you, yes.
Made Joe speechless.
Those are 34Ds.
According to bodhisazen.net.
Bob Azazen.
Dr. Patrick
That's
H.
what it
Young.
says.
Pastor
Actually,
Young's
a
commitment to
bodymeasurements.org.
service is unfailing. And when Corona became the epicenter
It's
of the
36,
pandemic,
25, 36.
God, Joe.
Her height is 5'3".
Yeah, she's short with 34
Ds.
Ds.
Some
D's
tiggles.
And her
Nuts.
shoe is a 6.5.
Jesus.
That is just TMI.
This is
Wait.
why I'm here.
All right, keep that. Can you type in Carrie Lake for that one? Okay. Yeah, we got a whole slew we got to go through here
Oh, boy.
because we got to find out. Olivia,
Yeah.
do these look real?
I think so.
No, those are not real.
No, the correct answer is real expensive.
Exactly. And she bitches about us putting plastic in the ocean. She just can't go swimming anymore.
Wow. Yeah, she got some fake old boobies there.
Well, you can see her nipples there. I'm not even going to go there.
Here is
Bad.
here was a couple years ago.
She just had a birthday, Carrie Lake did.
Itty bitty titty committee.
Right? Like, hey, who needs to iron their shirt? Right.
Well, I don't know. That's a very loose shirt.
Please lay
so
down. Yeah, she's got nothing. Like, she would walk into Hooters, asking for a bartending job, and they're like, listen.
You could be a busboy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Right. So, yeah, there's that.
It may just be a really good bra.
As Killer
No,
Bees
it's not,
would
because
say.
her nips are off and they're not. It was a bad plastic surgeon, too. It's just, I can't stand her.
She has horse teeth.
Well, listen. How about this, though? She did this one. This was a couple years ago. It was like to raise money, right? I guess to, now we know where the money went. Went to buying her boobs. But yeah.
It's so people take her more seriously.
She loves the nips protruding.
Maybe she just has really enlarged ones.
She knows what she's doing. Bae, she knows, right? Like, look at this one. Are you ready for this one?
No.
Let me see this one.
We went downhill so fast.
So, like when you flash the lights with the cameras, right?
Wow.
The flash goes off. Yo!
You could like see the whole areola. I mean, it's like boob.
She might win this competition.
No, just off of
Do
her
you see?
breasticles alone.
Yes.
Get
With
outta
the
here.
addition of the 34D,
No.
she might win this.
The cowgirl one is the hottest.
We'll see.
I'm telling you.
Sam!
I'm busy.
I'm busy. Bae. Right? I can't stand her, and she might get my vote in this contest. Chris. Chris! Look!
I mean,
Honk, honk!
is she attractive? She is from the neck down.
Look at that!
Like,
I'm in love!
well,
Listen,
this is
So
what
much for
this is why
personality.
this is why cars get keyed.
I'm a Democrat now. Here, where's my Republican
You are
registration?
so full of it.
Can we burn the Trump thing now?
Yeah, get that MAGA thing out of here.
I've been
It
waiting for like
triggers
2
me.
years.
Get that out. Those Trump socks hanging up, burn them. All right. So yeah, maybe she'll win this competition. Jesus. Oh well, yeah, she does have a big booty too. Do you guys know who Alex Stein is?
No, who's that?
He's one of the best comedic trollers I've ever seen.
Oh, I've seen this.
He goes to school boards and everything, and and he just trolls them, and he's great at it. Well, here he is, and he's outside of the. Is it the Capitol?
Yeah.
And AOC is walking up.
See, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness.
You, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Ay.
So she might win this.
Carrie Lake,
Yeah.
38C.
Okay, not bad. That's not bad, right?
That's proportionate.
Yeah. That's like 2 stress balls, right?
It is not.
Four stress balls.
No, it's not quite that either. I'm a 32C.
So she's a 34C.
38.
38C.
That just means she's wider around. And I'm built like a 12-year-old boy.
What about Kamala?
God.
Nope.
What's her boob size, if you don't mind? Sam, what do you think? Is she attractive? I mean, she was with Montel, right?
Was she really?
Yeah, Montel
Williams?
Yeah, Montel Williams. She moved up the political ladder real quick too.
I can imagine when she was younger, she was probably very attractive, but it's.
I don't know.
Well, there's one of her that's young, right?
You
It
know,
looks like college or high school.
You do know she went to high school in Montreal. She wasn't even like raised in the U.S.
She is a 34C.
And she's a shorty too.
She's 5'2",
Yeah.
119 pounds.
She's 5'2".
Mm-hmm. Her measurements are 35, 26, 36.
What site is this?
Bodymeasurements.org.
Bodymeasurements.org.
Well, you got to figure it's probably accurate because they all have tailors and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
stylists, so the information's probably pretty easy to get.
I think she could be a good-looking woman, just not anymore. Especially with this job, it just takes the life out of you. The only one that never aged in office was Donald Trump.
I don't want to make it sound like it's hard to say. She looked like a Klingon.
Excuse me?
She looks like a Klingon.
Like from Star Trek?
Yeah.
See, there's
Like the young, beautiful, and then she got into politics, and now she looks like a Klingon.
Yeah, look what it did to Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, it aged
You know?
hella much.
It might be Tulsi Gabbard.
Is that the
From
cowboy?
Hawaii?
Oh, okay.
No, she
cowgirl.
she was the Democrat from Hawaii who was like, "Yo, you people are going way too far left. What are you doing?" And so they they said, "Okay." She was the one that in the debates. Just killed Kamala with words.
Her dress size is an 8.
I'll say I'm going to give her 34C.
Close.
Yeah.
36C.
Ah.
So
The cup size is really all that matters.
she might do it.
She's 5'8".
Oh, good. Yeah,
136
she's a little taller,
pounds.
and she's in the army, by the way.
Yeah.
She's in the reserves.
Yeah. Reserves are National Guard.
Phil Cook gives her a 10.
Look.
And I can actually have a conversation with her. She might win this.
You say that about
Pretty
every woman.
smile.
Yeah, you know.
Everyone might win this.
Wait, go back up. Is she just a captain?
No, she's a major now. She's a field grade officer now. Yeah, maybe it's going to be Tulsi Gabbard, who I think is going to be running as a Republican soon.
Her body shape is an hourglass.
Oh my God.
Her shoe is a 8.5.
Look at that.
I see the little bitty waist.
And a round thing in
my
your face, you get sprung.
Want to pull up the tongue?
And her birthday is April 12th of 1981.
She's got great policies.
Hey, girl.
Policies.
Yeah, what's her boob size again?
36C.
36C.
Yeah.
Because I guess 34C.
Yeah, that's a good. Oh my God. What is she doing wearing this? Sorry, Olivia.
She's in Hawaii.
All right, you know what? That's a good point. All right, maybe Tulsi Gabbard's going to win this then.
She's a nice butt.
Might be Kristi Noem though, the cowgirl. From
You know what? She's not as hot without the hat.
without the cowboy hat.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the. Maybe I just like the horse.
She's the she's the governor of South Dakota.
Yeah, she lost my vote now. I don't know. She looks rode hard and put up wet without the get up.
She's a hottie though.
I'm going with Tulsi so far.
What do we guess on the size?
Okay, let me see a picture.
She's a flatty.
No, I don't know. The green dress is the easiest. I mean, we need a profile.
If this were a journalist, it would be easy. It would be Jackie Heinrich, hands down.
I don't know who that is.
She's Fox
Yeah,
contributor.
I would go with Dana Perino.
I'm going to say that she is a 38C.
What is the No, I think she's a B.
No.
I think those are,
I'm going with 38C.
what is it?
34B.
Yeah.
Ah.
See? Told you they were
5'7", 128 pounds. Her
Yeah.
That's some
measurements,
good. That's a Victoria's Secret bra there, right there, though.
Right.
That's some good padding for bees.
34, 24, 35. Her dress size is a 4, and her body shape is a banana.
A banana.
Banana. She want
And
one?
they're-
I wonder
natural.
what they'd say about me. You can tell because they're saggy.
The sad part is this site says whether they're natural or not.
Oh my God.
Hers are natural. Nobody gets B's.
Yeah, exactly.
She's November 30th, 1971 is her birthday.
Someone recommended Nikki Haley. She was the governor of South Carolina, and then she was the
Ew.
UN ambassador.
She's strange looking.
Well, India heritage.
It's nothing to do with her heritage. She just has way too much chin and a 5 head.
She looks like a person from India. I mean, she's American. She's pretty cool, but they don't age well. Did you ever see old Indian women. I'm talking about Dot, not Feather.
You know what? A lot
They
of
do
them
not age.
A lot of them do.
Look,
I was gonna say they usually
see
do.
what that
age
is?
people.
You know what that is, right?
That would be a swastika.
No.
That's
What was it originally?
A symbol of good.
Yes.
And hope.
And the Nazis ruined it. Oh.
She's got nice toned arms.
All right, so it's not going to be Nikki Haley. What about friggin' Sarah Palin?
Yeah, those are definitely like 36 Ds.
Yo, she got some
Those are some
big
Ds.
old fake boobies.
Did you want to hear what they were before?
Oh, yes. What's
For Nikki Haley?
Yeah, what's Nikki Haley's?
She's an hourglass, dress 6 size. Shoe 8.5. She's a 34C.
34C, that's respectable.
5'8", 130 pounds.
Look at this, though. Bae, can you imagine?
This is the most misogynistic show we've ever done.
No, this is...
We're educating the public?
Yes.
Is that what
Yes.
you're doing? Okay.
People need to know who is the sexiest female politician.
William, I'm going for Sarah Palin. I'm definitely going like 38D, maybe even a double D.
Here's the problem. There's too many fakes out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, because of the meme?
That's a fake.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's like Pamela
That's a deep-
Anderson.
That's a deep fake.
And that's a good one.
All right. So her body shape is an apple.
Like
apple?
An apple?
Like, that's not Sarah Palin.
No.
Not all of it.
She is pretty hot, though.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Oh.
Her dress size is an 8.
Okay. And tell me about those big old boobies.
34C.
Nuh-uh.
No.
No way.
These are relatively new then.
34C is what it says. Well, she's a 5'5", 125-pound woman. So she's short and she's got weight to her, but they said 35C.
Okay.
Or
It may be the
34C.
cut of that dress, too, because the ruching on the dress does tend to make your breasts look larger.
Now, again, remind yourself that she's only 5'5".
I have experience in these matters.
Does Melania Trump count?
Well, we all know she's hot.
Right.
But no, because she's not running for anything, but I'll still look it up.
So we're just going with actual elected officials?
I mean, she officially was the first lady, so.
She's a supermodel. Of course she's hot. Although she does look a lot worse after that, after Donald's stint in the White House, I gotta say.
I don't know. She looks like
She's still hot.
Yeah, she's just a hot older woman now.
She needs Botox.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Well.
She's a Taurus.
What's her stats? Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
38, 26, 37. She's a
37?
38D.
37's an odd measurement.
More.
She's 137 pounds.
More attractive than Jackie Kennedy Onassis, who looked like a plain Jane, by the way. Stop making her out to be the most beautiful,
I stand corrected.
elegant
She's
woman.
a 34D at 5'11".
All right, but she doesn't count, though. Okay.
We know hers aren't real.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll tell you what. What about Ivanka? I mean, she worked in the White House.
She's strange looking. I think it's her nose that throws me off.
Strange looking.
Yeah, I mean she's hot, but she's just got a strange looking face. I don't know.
It's not the nose I'm going after. What was that?
we know.
well, I mean, the nose has to be somewhere over
Brady
there.
Bunch, the movie. It's not her nose I'm after.
No, Paula,
So-
D. Melania was a 38D, not a B.
What's Ivanka's?
So she's an hourglass, a dress size 6. Her shoe size is 9.5. This is why
She got big old feet.
I'm teasing.
What size?
36D.
Her shoe size is 36D?
9.5 is her shoe size.
That's big feet. For a
How
woman.
tall is she?
5'11".
Yeah, because they're all tall. Right.
She's 5'11", 135 pounds. She was born the day before Halloween in 1981.
What?
1931?
81.
Oh, I was like, what?
October 30th.
81?
81.
She's older than me? Amazing.
Yeah, Renee, maybe it's the it's the chin. Something is just I don't know. I really think it's she reminds me of like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
What about Nancy Pelosi?
Oh God.
What's her stats? Yo, I'm telling you. Ever since this, have you? Oh boy.
Showing Nancy Pelosi is like the equivalent of thinking baseball.
Olivia,
baseball.
did you see these this summer?
Unfortunately.
Right?
Wow.
Look at the size of. Look at this. It looks like Fort Myers.
Oh, Jesus.
Florida.
Who is that?
That's Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House.
Oh, all I could see was her tatas. I'm sorry, I don't know what they look like by their.
It's like Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Swing. Yeah.
Hers are a 34D at 5'5", 131 pounds.
Yeah. And are they fake?
Nope.
No.
No, hers are definitely real.
They're just old because they weren't this big. They just they got old women.
That's pasta.
Well, look how far low. Like they're supposed to be like up here.
Like if it wasn't for this over the shoulder boulder holder,
yeah.
Paula, you are so right.
it would be covering her gunt. What did Paula say?
She goes, Joe, you need a girlfriend.
Listen,
This is why he doesn't have a girlfriend.
I'm doing this
Paula.
contest for you people, Paula.
What do you
okay?
mean, you people?
All right, people need to know who is the sexiest. This can't be real. That's not real.
That's on Kamala's face. That's Kamala's body.
No, that's not real.
It's from Deviant Art, which is
okay. Thank you. Yeah, good call. Yeah.
It's a digital website for art. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, she's. Well, I tell you, I mean.
I'm gonna have to burn my eyes after this.
Okay, I don't think it's.
I got some hand sanitizer.
I'm gonna drink the whole bottle.
What about Vlad? Does that count? Does Putin count?
I'm gonna look just to.
What is Putin's cup size?
That's easily a B.
Guy's in shape for an old dude. Let's see what happens.
No, he's not.
But who wins?
Body size.
I'm going with Tulsi.
Tulsi?
Yeah, for sure.
That's your vote?
My vote.
What do you say, Bay? Who's your vote?
Well, why?
Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. No, get out of here. Come on. Tulsi.
Yeah, definitely her.
She's
Sam?
somewhere between a large A and a B.
Tulsi.
You're going with Tulsi. Olivia?
Tulsi.
Chris?
Even the name is hot.
Look, it's a clean house, Tulsi.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, she's got the whole package though. She's got a nice body. She's got a pretty
smart.
face. She's smart. She's
Yo!
well spoken.
She's got a house in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia.
She surfs.
What was it? What do I got to do to change your vote?
Turn her into Melissa Etheridge.
Look at these. Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these.
I'm telling you, those nips underneath that dress, they're gonna be funky looking, y'all.
I just had to find out for myself.
One time I played
Get
ping
your ball
pong
gag.
in Hong Kong against King Kong with my ding dong.
Ay, ay, ay. Didn't think I was going to be spending my evening looking at nipples, but
All right, I guess Tulsi wins.
This is what you get. By the way, Melissa Etheridge is a
There you go.
32C.
thank you, Chris. I was dying to know that.
Just in case. I mean, I'm already in the process.
Congratulations to Tulsi Gabbard for winning the sexiest female politician in America.
I'm sure she's honored.
Now we have to do a guy version.
No, we don't.
Okay. Next time I'll tell you what. Next time you guys are back in here, let's do it. Next week.
She's like, I'll be here tomorrow.
We'll do it next week.
No Cuomo.
No Cuomo. No Cuomo. Homo. Cuomo.
Cuomo. Wait, which Cuomo?
Well, I mean,
Chris.
really, can you really? I think
That was a quick answer.
for guys, you have like a total of what, 5 that aren't 90 or above.
Is she married?
What about the one that's
Is Tulsi married?
Probably.
Is it Love on the Rocks? Are they having problems?
Ain't no big surprise.
I know the father. I know Mike Gabbard. We talk. I got his number and everything. He used to be on the show. He used to call in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got the 105.5 The Ball.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Mike Gabbard.
By the
Did
way,
you ask
she's
for
a
his daughter's
lieutenant
breast in marriage? I mean, hand.
I will ask him.
Let us know how it works out.
She is Tulsi Gabbard's husband, Abraham Williams.
Oh, and Abraham? She does not want him. His name's Abraham?
Abraham.
No. What a loser. All right, let's move on.
He's apparently in movies. He's a cinematographer.
I can't believe this. She knows what she's doing. No. Sorry. Got scared there.
I'm going to have to burn my computer after this.
Putin. Oh, boy.
They're going to put his ass in jail.
I don't know. It's interesting.
It's a nice looking horse.
But Russian nuclear military train is seen on the move in possible warning to the West that Putin is prepared to escalate his Ukraine war. This is at the Daily Mail. So, yeah.
Did you see the pictures of the people leaving the country, Georgia, so they don't have to fight Ukraine?
To be honest, I don't know what to believe, what not to believe.
Yeah.
Anything that's coming out of this area, I just listen, look, and go, sure.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Why not?
I hear that train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. It's got ICBMs, and it's gonna be the end. I'm going to a Ukraine prison. I'm gonna watch the mushroom cloud. Sorry, it's not funny.
William Davis added one of his own.
What did William Davis say? Oh, for the sexiest?
Yeah, Lauren Boebert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Boebert's good. She's another one. She's out of Colorado. She's a tiny gal, too.
Ed Reynolds. So I learned Joe's into bestiality. Apparently has a thing for donkeys.
Do I?
Well, if you're after
Oh,
AOC.
for AOC? Ed, can you...
Burn.
Whoa. Ed, can you blame me? Look.
Eddie's not looking at her face.
Sam had to go into the bathroom, God knows what for. Okay? Sam's
Gonna be
like,
out
"I'm
of tissues.
Sam, wash your hands when you come back in before you touch the microphone.
So we'll let you, Lauren Boebert for you, William. Her height is 5'4". She's 132 pounds. Her shoe size is a 6.
Yeah, she's tiny gal.
She does got a beautiful smile.
Yeah, she's got great glasses too.
She's a 32C.
Great glasses.
She's got great glasses. Yeah, she always wears like cool glasses.
Joe's got vision on the mind.
He can't see without his glasses.
So yeah. So
If you could see how big this font is, you'd understand why.
check this out. So General Petraeus, he was our boss over there in Afghanistan. Yeah. Russia can't win war. If Putin uses tactical nukes, U.S. NATO will destroy Russian conventional forces. He was also the former CIA director until they got rid of him. And, he had a girlfriend in Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. All right? And I guess when he wasn't going along with everything, they said, hey, you got to step down. You had a girlfriend in Afghanistan. So, he did lead U.S. forces in Iraq in 2007, 2008. And Sunday, he was also, he was Eagle 6. He was ahead of the 101st during the Mosul push in 2003, the initial invasion of Iraq 2. Part 2. Weapons of mass destruction, remember? Remember, we found all those weapons of mass destruction?
You remember.
Remember? Olivia, remember when we found all those weapons of mass destruction they told us about? The fucking media. Sorry. I just get mad about that. Because hook, line, sinker. They got me. Do you know what I mean? 23-year-old Joey Padula. They got weapons of mass destruction? Let's get them. Go get them. Oh, that senator's voting no to war? Pussy. Right? Do you remember? I remember.
I don't remember. Pepperidge Farm members.
And guess what? I was the asshole.
Was?
Still are.
I know.
Is there an expiration date on that?
And believe me, I'm no
There's
hippie
no
or
statute
anything.
of limitation.
I'm a guy that went to war and freaking did what I had to do.
A veteran, not a victim.
No. But man, I was so stupid back then. I was all for the Patriot Act. Yes.
Young, dumb, and full of patriotism.
Of course you can tap my phone. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Young, dumb,
I
and
had
full
the
of
same.
vigor.
Hey, I had the same logic. I think we all kind
Right?
of did. It's like the
Patriot Act.
You grew up thinking, hey, if I'm not doing
Wait.
anything wrong, but we opened the door for them.
That congressman voted no to the Patriot Act? You commie!
We were all like 9/11 blind.
And now,
That's why they did it.
Yeah,
Patriot Act. Oh, hi, government. Yeah, you can see every text stroke we do now.
Well, at least we all know the Facebook ads that are going to come up on our phones later. It's going to be tiggle bitties.
Either that or ads for like voiceover VPNs.
Something.
So, nonetheless, back on track. Sorry. Goddamn
doing a
weapons of
horrible
mass
job at that.
destruction. Okay, so
Made him drop a GD. Wow.
So yeah. So he goes, if Vladimir Putin uses technical nuclear weapons, the U.S. will lead NATO in an unprecedented attack against Russia. Petraeus was speaking to John Carl of ABC News on This Week. So he is losing, and I don't even know what to believe. I don't even know what to believe. He is losing. Petraeus said of Putin. Petraeus said of Putin, he is losing. And the battlefield reality he faces is, I think, irreversible. Over the last 7 months, Zelensky and Ukraine have mobilized vastly better than has Russia. In other words, Ukraine has recruited, trained, equipped, organized, and employed forces incomparably better than Russia has.
I think it's a red herring.
So, yeah. It's
Russia didn't have to do any of those things because they're already ready to go.
like the U.S. government said, no, we did not blow up the Nord Stream pipeline, too. Yes, I think you did. Do you know what I mean? No, Russia didn't blow up its own only bargaining chip.
Yeah, actually, I feel that they did.
You feel that they did?
I did, yeah.
You feel that Russia did? I don't.
I was listening to something this morning, and it made sense, and it was actually coming from
What made it sense for you?
the fact that they can use that as leverage, and Russia is crazy enough to do that. And it was coming from a woman.
Leverage of what? When you take out
You're
your energy pipe that was going to be like, listen, we're going to turn this off if you don't back off.
Right, and they should have just turned it off, but what better way to say F you than pouring methane into the ocean? Because that's what's happening right now.
No. It has
But-
nothing to do with environmental stuff.
It's an added bonus.
No.
But I was listening. It was a Russian lady who defected from Russia.
Yeah, she sounds like a real expert.
She was like one of Putin's. She wrote a book about it.
Wonder what her breast size is.
Yeah.
38D.
Could you look up her boob size, please? Thank you. And what body shape? Is she a banana or an hourglass?
She would
Or an
be-
apple.
Yeah.
An apple.
She's a pear.
Jesus Christ.
So, Russian arsenal, okay, the Topol nuke. This is 800 kiloton nuke. Say it goes off in New York. All right. What Petraeus is saying, oh look, you attacked Ukraine, which is not a NATO nation, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you hit detonate?
No, they applied. They're not going to get it. They don't. Their corruption numbers are
it's too high.
It's not going to pass, according to the standards anyway. So, but nonetheless, all right. So we go to war if Putin uses a nuke in Ukraine. I don't know what for. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
What happens if you click detonate?
So, say back and forth, okay, now we're in a war, and Putin is just like, you know what, screw it. I drop nuclear bomb. Which
You sound like Hitler.
Russia has, no, Hitler's like, 9!
I'm sorry I said anything. I'm sorry I said anything.
Oi, Miyagi. Let's go. So say
Adios-san.
he goes, thrown like bull, detonate.
Oh, I was hoping for a big boom or something.
No.
Damn it.
Wait, let's see.
Anticlimactic.
Let's see what the detonate. Let's see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. In New York, he drops one of his Russian Topals, 800 kiloton nuclear bomb. Estimated fatalities, 1.5 million.
Estimated injuries, 2.9 million.
About 3 million injuries.
It goes all the way out into Newark.
See, this is...
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
That's the instant kill.
See, yeah, right
That's
here.
instant.
Just gone. Okay? Gone.
You know what? I'm almost okay with that.
Fireball radius.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
Brooklyn, I could do with that.
You got Newark,
And
Elizabeth.
then,
I mean,
and then don't forget whichever way the wind's blowing.
You're going to get rid of Flushing, Queens, and Jamaica.
No, these are American.
Be all right. I'd still be okay out on the island.
But New York seems too obvious.
I'm saying Florida. Well, never mind.
They don't have to.
Never mind. California. They could. Now then they'd just be helping us out.
No, they would. I think, if anything, they wouldn't attack the states itself, but
to maximize it,
it's
I
got to be
think you'd
DC.
go for the center.
It's got to be DC.
They wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah, you would hope, since we helped build the Iron Dome in Israel, that we have something very similar here.
We do for the politicians.
Yeah, I would hope so. If we built one of the the greatest air defense system in the world in Israel, I'm sure we got one here some way, somehow.
I'm pretty sure of it.
We're off to Bel Air.
Pulled
up to the house about 7
hurry.
and I yelled to the
Cab,
cab, yo home, smell you later.
Looked at my kingdom,
I
and I
was finally there. Vladimir Putin and
was bombing.
Was
not so fresh.
Put a bomb in the air.
All right, let's. I didn't drag the stupid flag. I'm still learning this website. It's called Nuke Map. It's pretty cool.
Kind of disturbing that there even is a website.
Yeah, this guy's good. This guy's good.
Actually, it's nuclearsecrecy.com.
Yes, that's right. Nuclearsecrecy.com.
If you Google nuke map, it'll come up.
Yeah. You can play around with it, put in whatever different types of nukes.
William, are you hitting the sauce, honey?
What's William saying?
Who knows? He's whack.
Couldn't work the car for crap until I worked in a detailed company.
He's going back to our to the Mr. Miyagi.
Miyagi! Sandfloor. Did you see this in Montana?
Yeah, I saw that.
So she says, I killed, yeah, I know.
Oh, this pissed me off.
Buckle up.
Oh, this pisses. I'm a husky owner.
This
Montana
pissed
woman
me
brags
off.
about slaughtering a Siberian husky she thought was a wolf.
Never mind that wolves are protected in most places as well.
I'm on the Daily Beast, which I hate the Daily Beast.
I mean,
They
I guess
suck.
if she figured it was a coyote, maybe, but no.
Kind of a big difference between a yote and a wolf.
I understand that.
Stupid.
And
you
a
can't
husky
hunt
and a
wolves.
wolf.
See, some people should not have guns.
Some people shouldn't be breathing.
I agree. That's just, she needs to go to prison.
Well, here's what went down. So the Montana woman is under investigation after she bragged in a series of photos posted to Facebook that she shot a Siberian husky, skinned it, and posed with the poor pup's carcass.
Effing whore.
According to the... hold on. I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe she thought it was a husky.
I don't care.
Or a wolf. So the Daily Beast goes on to keep screwing with me here. Come on, Daily Beast. What's the matter with you?
Well, so Peter didn't go after her?
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Hot PETA? Down on the corner of Franklin?
PETA's just as bad. PETA kills more dogs
When
daily.
dude defended himself from that mountain lion attack, and they went after him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
PETA kills more dogs daily than any shelter does.
The woman, Amber Rose, justified this Daily Beast.
Because you're not subscribed.
What do they want me to? They want me to subscribe, huh?
That's how they do it.
Paywall.
All right, here.
Clear your cookies, good sir.
Oh, he's only got 87 tabs
Million.
open.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, let me close out all the hotties. Maybe that's a problem.
Could be.
Yeah, get rid of your spank bank.
Once again, congratulations to Tulsi Gabbard, who won by a vote of
Unanimous.
7-1.
Unanimous. You don't count.
No, of course I get a vote.
No.
Yeah.
It's your show. You're the host. You can't vote.
Yeah, of course I get a vote.
No, it's just
Actually,
like...
mine counts as 2.
Yours counts as none.
At least he's willing to debate you.
Yes, at least I'm willing to debate.
That's rare these days.
That's right.
It's because we give you a voice here.
And at least we're able to masticate.
We give Joe a voice. That's how this works now.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Silly me.
This
This was the Joe.
I'm just going to
Padilla
read you
show.
the story here. All right, so the woman Amber Rose justified the slaughter by claiming that she thought the Siberian Husky was a baby wolf.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She wrote that it was a great feeling to text and share the killing with her man.
It'd be a great feeling to break my foot up in her ass too.
And listen, I'm all about hunting. I got no issue with hunting.
I don't either. But
Such-
wolves are protected, so even if she thought it was a wolf, she shouldn't have shot it.
Well, how do you've got to be stupid.
Well,
I agree.
Well, the dog was just at the wrong place at the wrong time in the woods.
Yeah, what's a dog doing out there?
They don't even act like wolves. There's no.
If you know anything about a husky, you don't know anything about a husky.
I don't. I don't know much about
No,
huskies.
I'm saying if you
He's-
think you know anything
Yeah.
about a husky, you don't.
Yeah. They're like the, yeah.
Sam, could you stop tapping the microphone?
Oh, sorry.
Thank
They're
you, brother.
like little children that can run really, really,
With a
really
lot of
fast.
hair.
Yeah. I vacuum 3 times a day. And I only have one husky.
And they make strange sounds.
You guys have a husky?
Yeah. I have Doc Savage, my husky.
Doc Savage.
I don't. I have 2 Goldens and a pit, but I did have a husky at one point.
Oh yeah, they want.
And they like to escape.
Those bastards.
Oh yeah,
When
they're
you
escape
think
artists.
that
yeah.
they can't escape, they do.
All right, so nonetheless, we'll just go with this shot here. All right, so continue with the story. The woman Amber Rose justified the slaughter. Right, boom. So this morning, quote. So this morning, I set out for a solo predator hunt for a fall black bear. However, I got the opportunity to take another predator wolf pup 2022. That's what she posted. Also posted, quote, was a great feeling to text my man and say I just smoked a wolf pup.
She killed a neighbor dog.
Backlash against Rose was immediate, with dozens of people pointing out that the obvious, the shot and skinned animal smeared in blood. Wow, she posted this.
Yeah.
It's rancid.
Where is she from? Montana?
Yeah.
She should definitely know better. Anyone should damn well know.
Well, she's a woman. Outrage from locals
Shut up, Joe.
led the Flathead County Sheriff's Office to open an investigation into the killing. So should be an investigator.
Ooh. So here's something. This
What do you got?
This post aims to answer the question. The simple answer is that in 2011, Congress removed wolves from Endangered Species Act protections in Montana.
Yeah.
So I guess
So I guess huskies are fair game.
no. And I can say the same about her. I'd go hunting and oops.
I wonder does he cook any
I want to Dick Cheney her.
It looks like officers are also searching for who left the group of at least 11 dogs out in the woods.
Well, people, it's disgusting.
They're
but
doing the
people do
drop-off,
that all
right?
the time. Yeah, I mean, it's we with the rescue I work with.
Such
we
a pretty
pick them
dog.
up.
I'm sure you could sell this husky, right?
A pure Siberian Husky runs you about $1,500.
$1,000 to $15,000.
Well, you
Yeah.
could
Well,
give
any
it-
AKC
you could
dog is about
give it
that.
away before just letting it go.
Yeah, 11. That sounds like just a litter. I mean, it really. And it was a puppy. It sounds like someone just had an unwanted litter and dumped it in the woods.
So you're littering with the litter.
That was terrible.
It's a double litter.
All right. The girls' volleyball team banned from their own locker room over a complaint about a transgender student. This is in Vermont. Did you guys see this? I'm on the Daily Wire.
No.
So Vermont high school is cracking down. I'll tell you what. I got the video of the news coverage. We'll just go to that. Oh,
Oh, my
baby.
God. I should have known.
Sorry, wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button.
That's what she said.
I think there should be a recount.
Take your time. 1, 2.
What of how many nipples she's got?
All right.
Testing.
Sorry, Olivia. Sorry.
Testes.
Testes.
1, 2.
A high school volleyball team has been banned from its own locker room while school officials investigate a conflict involving a transgender student on the team.
Kiana Burks is live outside of Randolph.
You know how I know this is Vermont? The newscasters.
Why is that?
2 white males, both with beards, probably know how to hunt. Right? You never see this. This is nowhere.
No, usually
nowhere. And this is CBS 3 out of Vermont. Just saying.
Union High School, where she talked with.
Watch, they're lovers, and I got it all wrong.
Fabulous.
Right.
One of the players who is now facing disciplinary action. Kiana, what do you know?
He might be.
Hold on. I don't want to distract from the story, but the guy on the right, our right.
He sounded like he got a little sugar in the tank.
Yeah. A little light in the loafers. You know what I mean, Sam?
Burks is live outside of Randolph Union High School, where she talked with one of the players who is now facing disciplinary action. Kiana, what do you know?
Vermont education policy says that
This is what she wears to the job. Look at this outfit.
Look at that wig.
Look at this outfit. Vermont. I love it.
Well, it's a tad too nibbly.
I'll say it's 59 degrees, so she's
Did she
covering
just roll out
up.
of bed?
She could have.
That wig is awful.
6:05.
6:05. It is early.
Disciplinary action.
AM or
Kiana, what do you
PM?
know?
Vermont education policy says that students can play sports and use whatever locker room corresponds with their gender. But some members of the Randolph girls volleyball team say that they object to having one of their transgender teammates be in the room while they change. I spoke to one of the girls.
It's a huge thing. Everyone's asking, like, so why aren't you allowed in the locker room? Like,
High school student Blake Ellen and her teammates are currently barred from using the locker room after some of the girls on the team objected to allowing a transgender player in the girls' locker room.
my mom wants me to do this interview to try to make a change.
Ellen
All right.
says the dispute started when the trans student made an inappropriate comment while members of the volleyball team were getting changed.
If you are identifying as a different gender, I don't think you're allowed to make jokes yet about, like dicks and stuff.
My question is this, is that why is it even about transgender? Anybody who makes an inappropriate comment in a locker room should be penalized.
Have you ever been in a boys' locker room?
Women are slightly more civilized, Joey.
It's great. It's the best.
I scoff at
Yes,
that.
actually, you know what? I have. I'm sitting in one right now. It just smells a little better.
I would give it a minute.
Any girl that identifies as a guy, all right, and goes into the guy's locker room, they're running the fuck out. They're like, nope.
Yeah.
Back to being a woman.
You ever notice that? You don't hear very much of a woman going to be a guy. Or claiming to be a guy
or
in
participating
athletics.
in sports,
right?
Especially fighting sports, and
I
contact sports.
personally know several trans people who are female to male.
Right.
But you're not hearing it on the news. You don't
Do they
see it in the locker rooms.
That's
and stuff
because
like that.
they don't want the attention. They just want to live their damn lives and be left alone.
Well, amen to that. That's fine.
You know?
And that's the way it should
That's
be.
the point.
But
I agree.
I believe what makes you happy. I'll even respect you.
Yeah.
And give you your pronouns. What I have a problem with is when you're basically stealing scholarships.
Yeah.
Or there's a potential to steal scholarships from young ladies.
10, 15 years ago, which is how long I've been an ally, at least, of the LGBTQ community. And when I learned about transgenderism, they didn't want to be in the news. They didn't want to they didn't want to shake things up. They just wanted to do their thing, live their life, and go on about it.
Just like everybody else.
Dave Chappelle nails it, though. The gays are okay with the lesbians. They're disgusted with the bis.
Are you talking about the car bit?
But they all hate the T's. Because the T's are the ones that are forcing all of the headlines.
Yeah. And like I said, the way it used to be is just live your damn life.
That's it. And
quit.
That's what we said too. We don't care.
Most of them don't want the attention. They don't want people to know that they had a dead gender.
The T's are like, I'm coming in the locker room and I'm going to make dick and balls jokes because I still got one. Back to the story.
She says her issue is not with having the trans student on the team or at school, but specifically in the locker room.
Biological boys that go in the girls' bathroom, but never a locker room situation.
She says that fellow team members and parents have also raised similar concerns and have approached the school with them. They were told that under state law, the transgender student could use whatever locker room they identified with. In an email to families, school officials said that the school has plenty of space where students who feel uncomfortable with the laws may change in privacy.
They want all the girls who feel uncomfortable, so pretty much 10 girls, to get changed in a single stall bathroom, which would take over 30 minutes, when if one person got changed separately, it would...
I like her lisp.
I hate it. It's
It
making
reminds
me
me
crazy.
of Cindy from the Brady Bunch.
Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
It'd take a minute, like no extra time.
In the email
She's
to
got a
parents,
good
school
point.
officials say they are conducting...
Say that again, Chris?
She's got a good point.
What?
She does.
Just like in the rest of the United States. At what point did the whims of a few become greater than the needs of
the
many of the society?
Yeah, it is a tough balance.
It is just logical to have one person change
Yeah.
than it is to have 10 people. I mean, that regardless, this isn't even about LGBTQ right now. This is just about simple
people,
freaking logic.
Just body sizes. Yeah,
if you're committed enough to go through the operation, which obviously I don't think you can at that age, but if you get it surgically removed or in however they do it,
it's really interesting.
Then maybe.
Yeah, but I hear you.
But if you
we're doing the high school
I
conversation
don't want
here.
my high school daughter to be in a locker room with a guy with a penis. It's just
What I would be concerned with as the mother of a 12-year-old little girl are the people who aren't really transgender, and they could potentially use that as an excuse.
Like that Canadian teacher.
San Francisco.
Yeah, that's my
what was
my
the
concern.
what was the sauna and what were you saying there, Olivia?
The Canadian teacher.
Oh yes, over there in where was when that lady chimed in that we were talking about that story?
That one with
From
the
a,
fake.
Yeah, up in Ontario.
Yeah.
Right. We were covering that story, and someone from that town was in the comments. It was pretty cool, actually. But yeah, the in San Francisco at that Asian spa, when
that was bad.
And
I
the
remember
guy,
covering that.
Jessica Yaniv.
and the guy, is in there, and he's, you know what I mean?
And people need to remember too, just because someone's trans does not make them gay. You can easily be a female to male. There's so much more that goes into it. But yeah, this is BS.
And here's the thing, nobody cares. Go do you. Just, especially in high school. I'm sorry.
Quit rubbing it in people's faces.
I'm sorry. You just can't. You can't go in there like I got a penis.
Well, it's like the one kid that got
helicopter
that did it that attacked two women when he said that he was a woman.
Oh, I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah, when they did that, it.
Joe seems to always save this type of stuff for when I'm on the show.
It happens like every day now.
An investigation into allegations the girls harassed the transgender student.
Lisa Floyd, the co-principal of Randolph Union High School, declined to go on camera, but in an email told me that student safety was the district's highest priority and that when policies are violated, disciplinary action consistent with the law will be taken.
We also reached out to the state education agency but didn't get a response. AOE policy states in part that the use of restrooms and locker rooms by transgender students requires schools to
when you do your voiceover, okay, don't do it outside with the noises. What are you doing?
Sit in the van
over there, News Channel 3 in Vermont. Ugh.
Bad wig, bad shirt, bad anchors.
Do you hear
bad
the
sound.
background noise?
AOE policy states in part that
like Sam was tapping like ever so on the microphone. I'm like, Sam, please. She's got friggin' goddamn Hurricane Ian in the background.
the use of restrooms and locker rooms by transgender students requires schools to consider numerous factors. But the policy goes on to state that a transgender student should not be required to use a locker room or restroom that conflicts with the student's gender identity.
So wait. So the policy's already set.
Sounds like it.
Transgender student should not be required to use a locker room or a restroom that conflicts with the student's gender identity.
Yeah, so if they're a male that identifies as a female, that they are not required to
they
use the
kicked
male
out
bathroom.
the girls, the biological girls that don't agree with this.
Yeah.
They kicked them out.
Mm-hmm.
That
is sexism.
It's bullshit.
That's sexist.
It's nonsensical.
Listen, either
Where
you're
are the feminists?
Either they're getting changed.
Oh.
They're all shoved into one stall.
Yeah, they got to go in the shitter to change. Right, one
Shitter's
at a
full.
time. So, yeah, either you're a transphobe or you're a sexist. No matter what, you're an ist.
You're screwed.
Right.
Canceled.
That's all they want. It's just to create division. That's it.
Yeah, Paula, the trans students has rights, but the girls don't.
Right. It's all just to create division and confusion.
Conflicts with the student's gender identity.
So every girl, no one's allowed in the locker room, no volleyball girls. Even during school to get changed for gym class, no one's allowed from volleyball.
What? Say what? This is fun. Oh, she's not happy to be there. Do you see her?
School to get changed for gym class, no one's allowed from volleyball.
And the school says that their decision to close the locker
RBF.
rooms and launch the investigation should not be seen as judgment on either side of the dispute, and say that they are continuing to work to create the safest environment possible for all of their students. Reporting in Randolph, Kiana Burks, Channel 3.
The transgender students should just back off, and that would show.
Yeah, but that's school policy.
Let's say it was 10 transgender students and one, biological female. It still should be the other way around, that the singular person should go and change in a separate room and leave the multitude in the large. To me, it's just simple damn logic.
Olivia, how did your school handle this when you were at the fine University of Austin P?
Honestly, we never had any scandals like this. And I didn't really pay attention to APSU sports, so I don't really know.
They're good at football, They're not bad. They're not bad. They're doing all right.
Yeah, I think they moved up to AA.
They were actually on TV this weekend.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good.
I graduated from there and couldn't give a shit.
So, yeah, you didn't really have to deal with this too much, huh?
That being said, just in general, the identity politic aspect of it, Gen Z is very obnoxious with this.
Okay.
And it's everywhere.
Yeah, I know. My generation is obnoxious with this, and I don't get it. Us Gen Zers, why we're such obnoxious about this.
Meanwhile, us Gen Xers are just over here drinking our Trulies.
Gen Z.
You are not Gen Z.
Thank you for that shout out there, Olivia. Very good. All right, let's move forward. That's craziness. It's crazy. All right, we got to talk about this. What do you know about Jeffrey Dahmer, Sam?
Had a interesting appetite.
I guess if you had to give him a nickname, it would be Jeffrey Dahmer, the People Nommer.
So Dahmer was the guy that would lure guys in, kill them, or
one of them, Gacy and Dahmer.
Yeah, Gacy. Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy.
John Gacy was the clown guy.
Yeah, Pogo the clown.
What about the kid that got away and the police brought him back?
Oh yeah, that's in here.
That's the Dahmer one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's Dahmer.
Well, this is Red Pill Jenn's Netflix and chill pick of the week. Here's some of the trailer. Oh, sorry, wrong button.
I'm not. You're
That's
okay.
more terrifying than Dahmer.
Wrong button. Sorry.
I'm scared to death.
Here we are.
Viewer discretion advised.
I love you so. Yeah. Someone's gonna be walking real funny here in a bit.
What is that smell?
Monkeypox.
It's the tropical thing.
What's up, Geiger? Whoa. Yo. He's not going to be shitting right for a week.
Not be shitting at all.
Sorry.
power tools going all hours of the night.
Who is he talking to? Is that his neighbor?
In the movie, yes.
So he lives in an apartment complex?
Correct. Yeah.
And
in
this
real
is
life,
his neighbor?
Yes, and for the movie, in real life, she actually lives a building over, but she was one of the individuals who kept calling the police, thinking that something. She would see men go in but never come out. So she wasn't his neighbor. She lived in the building over.
And he just tried to offer her food. Is that human?
In the flick, it was insinuated that it was.
I never heard of that.
It's a hand sandwich.
No, there actually is an individual.
But was it
female.
Dahmer?
Yeah.
Dahmer cut up a girl?
No, Dahmer didn't, as far as we know anyway, didn't murder any women. But
Right.
there is a woman out there who believes that she may have eaten human flesh that Dahmer gave her.
Why? Why would she make that assumption?
Because everything came out about Dahmer eating human flesh, and I guess he brought her some food, and she thought, oh, that's neighborly, and ate it. And then all this comes out. She's testifying in court like, oh, dear God, what did I eat? So that part is true.
Bae, have you ever eaten human flesh?
Nope.
Me neither. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. I've bitten, like...
I was going to say, you've never,
some skin.
bitten,
I had his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
That's creepy that you do that so well, Sam.
Sam.
Now, this one is really good, though, because, I've watched every serial killer doc and movie, I think, out there. But
Now,
this one really shows the perspective of the victim, and it doesn't glorify the killer like a lot of them do.
Now, not the representation we're looking for. Netflix removes the LGBTQ tag from Jeffrey Dahmer series. Did you see this?
No, I didn't.
Why'd they do that?
So, bae, the new Netflix docuseries, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer Story, is a huge success for the streaming platform. Just like what Red Pill Jenn was saying. It's very good to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But some fans were upset on how it was tagged in their library. So initially, the story of one of America's most notorious serial killers came up under the LGBTQ tag, along with other titles such as Heartstopper, Sex Education, and AJ the Queen.
That's with RuPaul.
Oh. This is the Los Angeles Times reporting. But now, Netflix has changed that after getting a lot of backlash via social media.
Why was he not gay?
Oh, he was definitely gay. And the thing is, this is so stupid.
Of course he was gay.
So
Didn't you see the stretch marks around his mouth?
Jesus. Because they're going to get...
Hard to fit a whole human hand in your face.
They would get backlash if they didn't warn people that it contained... I mean, it doesn't contain anything sexual.
No, but, I mean... So you get upset when you label somebody or that is in that community when you label their movie, good or bad, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're damned if you do and damned
Well,
if you
a
don't.
writer, Francis Danger, it sounds like a porn name. He tweeted right after the series premiere, quote, "If I need to stay in my lane, absolutely tell me, but anyone else think it's pretty gross of Netflix to list Dahmer under LGBTQ, especially when the true crime tag would have worked?"
But it's not true crime. It is based on a true crime. So true crime tag would have been a lie. So I get it. I think what they're saying is that labeling it that was an insult to the LGBTQ community.
Right. It's about a gay dude.
It was...
But he was
truthful.
gay.
So you can't have your cake and eat it too.
He only murdered men, and he brought them back to his apartment for sexual reasons.
I would have used sausage instead of cake in that phrase, Chris. Right.
Can't have your kielbasa and eat it too. Yeah.
You know, Elton John, very good at the piano, sucks on the organ. So
Good bagpipe player.
A TikTok user
that took a lot of balls.
Conceded that even it's technically true, the series qualified as LGBTQ because Dahmer was gay. That doesn't make it right. This is not the representation we're looking for. No, you don't get to pick and choose.
They do have a good point here, though.
We only want the best of the best to represent us. You can't.
No bad people,
We
no
don't have
evil.
the best of the best representing the cis men. Or cis women.
As of Tuesday,
this is a great point.
Netflix had removed the LGBTQ tag and classified Monster as crime TV shows and social issue drama.
That's Eileen Wuornos, by the way, one of the very few female serial killers, and yes, she was a lesbian.
Social issue drama. Ew. Ew. So this isn't the only controversy that the new Dahmer series faces. Prior to its release, some critics claimed Monster never should have been made in the first place because it exploited gay black men who were the main targets of the real life series. Listen, it's just telling a story.
It's okay. First of all, 3/4. Here's two things. 3/4 of his victims were young black men.
Right.
Okay. Any of the other documentaries have only focused on the very few young white men that he killed. So I actually thought it was a pretty cool thing that they focused on that side of it for this particular series.
The cousin of one of the victims posted to Twitter claiming that the series brought up negative feelings for their family.
Well, of course it did.
Quote, I'm not telling anyone what to watch. I know true crime media is huge, RN, which is what us
right now
You cool
Gen
kids,
Zers say
yeah.
right now. But if you're actually curious about the victims, my family, the Isabels, are pissed about this show. It's re-traumatizing over and over. I'm sorry. Listen, this is a part of history.
You want to know? Well, you want to know something I bet they're not pissed about?
Right?
Yeah, you can't erase it because your feelings are going to get hurt. And I'm sorry that one of your family members was a victim of this, but they were going to die of monkeypox anyway eventually.
I can tell
I'm
you
sorry.
what they're probably not upset
It's a
about.
joke. What?
And that is that back in the 90s, a judge ruled that any media going forward about Jeffrey Dahmer, no matter who it was written by, all of the profits would be split up between the victim's family.
Oh,
This
so?
is a serious hit for Netflix. This sucker is going to win Emmy after it's going to win every award. I mean, so they're getting a check.
Everybody but Eric Perry's family, though, right? Since he's not going to accept it.
Apparently not. I mean, he better not if he's that upset.
Another
And
thing.
it is hard. I will tell everyone it's very divided. It is hard to watch.
Well, the Dahmer prosecutor blows up Netflix narrative claiming cops ignored black gay victims.
They did.
So the prosecutor says otherwise. The prosecutor who secured Jeffrey Dahmer's conviction isn't buying that Netflix's spin suggesting Milwaukee police officers may have intentionally ignored clues in the case because the victims were black or gay.
That's speculation, though. But they did get suspended because they had one of his victims was right there, and they sent him back up to Dahmer's apartment.
According to an article posted by entertainment website TMZ, dun dun dun. Right, that's the noise that they make.
We had that, yeah.
Early Wednesday, former Milwaukee County District Attorney, Milwaukee.
Yeah, you betcha.
Michael
You betcha.
McCann fired back after Netflix's series appeared to suggest. I can't do it.
I want to go watch Fargo now.
Oh no,
That's Minnesota.
Oh, what
Sorry.
hotel you're staying at? Fargo was great. It's been
I
years
love that
since I've
damn
seen
movie.
that
I watched it not long ago. It's on Netflix.
Right? They put him in
Yeah.
the wood chipper. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's a fine wood chipper you got there.
Fine wood chipper.
What was the guy's name?
Oh God, I can't remember.
So, District Attorney Michael McCann fired back after Netflix's series appeared to suggest that racism and homophobia may have led police officers to slow walk parts of the investigation into the notorious B.I.G. No, serial killer.
You know what, though? I mean, it was the 70s and the 80s, so they're probably right.
Well, McCann reportedly told at the outlet that the notion that MPD officers turned a blind eye to Dahmer's victim.
He wouldn't eat those either.
Because of their race
like
or
tattoos.
sexual
They
orientation.
said it tastes funny.
Is
True
ludicrous
story.
despite what the monster the Jeffrey Dahmer story portrays.
Again, people have to remember that while I would say 80 or 90% of the movie is factual, they do say that they take certain liberties. It's just like a memoir, where they say this is based on fact. So this is not a serial killer documentary. It is a series. It's fictional with actors. So of course, the producers and directors and writers can take the liberties that they want to, because it's not reporting fact.
That's when it's based off of a true story.
This one is really close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Olivia.
startlingly so.
Olivia, I'm going to buy you a new shirt. Can I buy you a new shirt?
Sure.
It's Kanye West. It's Kanye West's new shirt.
Is that Candace Owens?
And Candace Padula, yeah.
Is that really Kanye?
Yep.
God, he's so weird.
So Kanye's Kanye West shocks in White Lives Matter t-shirt during surprise Yeezy fashion show, and is joined by Candace Owens, who recently called his ex Kim Kardashian a prostitute.
He knew that in the beginning, though.
Yeah. She kind of is a prostitute. I mean,
get paid for porn.
Got paid for sex, right?
When your family is worth millions because of a sex tape, I think that might...
No, that just makes you a porn star.
So, Kanye West, who's much older than me, 43 years old, wore a shirt reading "White Lives Matter."
I'm 43, you a-hole.
YZY. Well, hey, you Generation Xers.
Easy.
Hey, my C's look great, though.
The Kanye West made a statement at the Surprise Yeezy fashion show. This was today, wearing a black sweatshirt with the slogan "White Lives Matter" written across it. Fashion models in the rapper's shows also wore clothing with the message written across it, a response to Black Lives Matter movement that was founded in 2013 by Marxists. Oh, they left that part out? Oh, they left the Marxist part out of the article. Oh, okay.
They couldn't spell it.
Following the fatal shooting of Trayvon Martin by George Zimmerman, who's half Hispanic. Oh, they left that part out of the... Oh, okay. So, yeah. Candace Owens also was wearing it. She works for the Daily Wire out of Nashville. She just had a baby, which means she's married to some loser, I'm sure.
That doesn't mean she's married.
No, she is.
This is
to some
2022.
dork. So, yeah, there you go. Oh.
He's just all about the shock value.
Babe, would you wear this shirt?
I don't wear none of them shirts.
You don't wear these shirts? Yeah.
None of them shirts at all.
Right. Chris, would you wear this shirt?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
Nope.
Olivia?
Not in public.
Oh, so this is like a nice nightie for you. You sleep, right? Let me guess, your sheets are white. Red Pill Jenn, would you wear this?
No, it's too baggy.
It's too bad. Okay. Oh, well, what if they made a tighter one?
I'd have to think about it.
Sam?
If it said all lives matter, but I'm
That's
not
it.
focused on just...
No, I wouldn't wear it. Just I was joking. I would not wear it just because, like Bay, I'm not trying to get caught up in all that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, it's just not worth the drama.
I would wear it if it had the words "My life matters."
There you go.
My daughter's life matters.
Husky's
lives matter. Yeah.
Except it would be covered in hair, so you couldn't read it.
Exactly.
He's just really stirring that pot, huh?
That's all he does.
Somebody misses the limelight, huh?
He's just a jackass.
Nah, he told the truth about something and got in trouble for
Yeah,
it.
he did. That he did. Do you know who this poker player is?
No, but I bet those are double D's.
She's supposed to be famous or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she's accused of cheating, potentially with a vibrating device.
So who been helping her out?
I don't know, but good for her when she's winning. A $270,000 pot. She gives the money back, then slams the accuser. Well, if she gave the money back...
Yeah, she got caught.
Come on. You know what I mean?
Like those fishermen.
Yeah. If you give the money back...
Yeah.
Call it cheating, lying, scheming. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. So the poker world is abuzz after a leading player.
Oh my
Garrett
God, they did not with the vibrating device. and the
Aldestein.
buzz. Oh my God.
Oh, I get that.
Oh
No,
goodness.
I don't think the Daily Wire does that.
Potentially with vibrating device, and the poker world is a buzz.
No, I don't think
Come
the Daily
on.
Wire goes like that.
Come
route.
on.
Well, let's see what the Daily Mail has to say. So, the glamorous poker. Why do they keep using glamorous?
Because she's hot.
The glamorous poker player and her coach have insisted she did not use a vibrating ring to cheat during a Las Vegas poker tournament and blamed her bizarre behavior on her sexist rival. Oh, God. Listen, hey, you got caught, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you cheat at poker, though?
Well, that's what I'm wondering with a vibrating ring.
If he's on the other side looking at the poker cards, they can have like type of buzzing going on.
Oh, they
like,
might jump a little so you can kind of see a little underneath.
You know,
wouldn't everyone feel that? Though?
6 buzzes is they got a 6, right?
Yeah.
Right, something like that.
Okay.
Robbie Jade Liu and trainer Faraz Jaka Knight shot down accusations that she used a device to beat Garrett Alderstein out of $269,000. Oh, listen, if you stole that much money from a Jewish guy, you're screwed.
It's on.
And that's me compliment. That's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? So good. Love that movie. So the 35-year-old, a former pharmaceutical worker, said, nailed it, as she retweeted a post from fellow player Matt Glantz, saying she feels men are always trying to run her over. Maybe run a train on her. So meanwhile, Jacka shared a lengthy Twitter thread arguing cheating would have been very out of character for her and claimed she did not understand her hand. So Lou stunned the poker world. This was Thursday at the Hustler Casino live game from Las Vegas as she went all in with Jack high and won the $269,000 pot. Her flabbergasted rival, Adelstein, a top player in the live stream No Limit Hold'em, openly accused her of cheating by using a device hidden that simply vibrates to indicate you have the best hand.
So the dealer would basically have to be in on it.
Well, no, here's the thing. Because it's televised.
You can see it.
She looks like a Wish.com version of Angelina Jolie.
Could you put her her stats in the... Okay. What is that site called again?
Body something.
Yeah. Robbie...
Body measurements.
Robbie Jade Liu. Robbie J. Liu. So, nailed it, Robbie Liu, Roan. Okay. So interesting. So let's see. They have a little video here we could play, I believe. Well, that's loading up. Swing. Like, she only has 14,000 followers on Instagram. Right? That's not a lot on Insta, right, Olivia?
How many do you have?
Me? I got about 6,000. Like, we got 55,000 on Facebook, for crying out loud.
And she's only got 133 posts, though. So if you look at her like to post ratio...
Oh, I bet she's getting
solid.
more now, though.
I bet.
All right, let's see if those things... What the... Dahmer. Here we go. So like you can watch them do the dealing.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody, the accusation is her manager,
because it's live,
right? And she's got a vibrating ring, I believe, is what they're accusing.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie J. do one a right hand, one all in hand is okay. Who lost the hand, believes.
Why couldn't they just look at the ring and determine? I mean, I'm sorry, but a ring would have to have something in it to make it vibrate.
That was like one of his first TV appearances.
Maybe it's not a ring. Maybe it's an actual. You know how?
Maybe it's a butt plug.
They have the ones where you can control it with the app.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I'm very familiar with those.
Oh. So maybe the manager is watching this live stream.
Bet 2,500.
Wow, and Robbie's gonna call here with Jack 4.
Hey, you
with
got
the
a
Jack
better
of
hand
clubs.
because everyone's hands are exposed
Turn
on
is
the live stream.
3 puts backdoor hearts down.
Really, the mask still?
Usually when Garrett will lay
Really?
the hammer down.
I think that's probably more to hide her expression.
Gee, no, I know who she's voting for.
Either that or it's casino policy.
She's got a
Well, no one else is wearing.
No one else is.
Employees.
Wow, look at
a lot of
this.
places
Oh,
make
yeah.
the employees do it, but not
They were
everybody
doing that
else.
in Indiana.
How
remember?
hierarchy is that? You're right, it is.
King a little bit ago
And
for a
that's
min raise.
so-
Here she's got
that's so rude.
That's poker, though. You gotta.
I think he's
Well,
considering.
well, she's the
bet.
dealer,
Yep.
and she works for them.
There's the all-in. There's the all-in.
Oh, did you hear it?
Garrett, like I said, he's just so
Oh,
experienced in
did she
bet
like
patterns, bet sizing.
Did she orgasm a little bit? Is that what that was?
So
It is interesting how she keeps leaning over and putting
There's the
her hand
all-in.
up next to her face, and
Garrett, like I said, he's just.
Well, I
so
mean, she's got a lot of money on the line, so
experienced in bet
could be
patterns,
just a
bet
nervous
sizing.
tick.
I don't know.
Go back to other games that she's played in that's been videoed
Maybe,
and see
yeah.
if it's.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, compare them.
This is why you shouldn't be hands like this.
She doesn't have a 3.
I call.
She calls? You call me with a jack high?
You called with a jack high?
For once, but it's up to you. Yikes.
Oh my god.
What do you think? You think she's getting a little buzz from the manager watching?
I think you said it best when you said she gave the money back.
I agree.
If I wasn't cheating and I won that money,
Right.
you got to take it from me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
why'd you give it back?
Because she was busted, and she probably don't want to get prosecuted.
Garrett, you look like you want to kill me.
It's still possible to get.
Lou said, during that intense live streamed interaction, which would have been viewed by a stunning 7 million times. One commentator at the event noted that Adelstein looked disturbed. Adelstein looked disturbed by how Lou won the big pot. Hey, wouldn't that be great if it was actually big pot that they won? Right, they're like this. Yeah, look at these stalks.
270K can get you a lot of big pot.
The most disturbed look I've ever seen Garrett give. So what do you think, Chris? You think she...
Devil's advocate, I'm going to say no.
No, okay, for devil's advocate purposes. Which, whenever you say that, that means that you the exact opposite.
I absolutely believe the opposite. But for devil's advocate, I mean, I could see both sides. Again, it could be a nervous tick. I mean, she has to have some kind of way to be able to get up there in the first place. It's not like you just get invited to a $269,000 table. You know, and no limits.
And not
table.
all of them are televised.
Yeah.
To be able to
and to your
cheat.
point, the evidence would have been the ring.
Exactly. Yeah, just look at
Dissect
the
the ring.
look at the damn ring.
Well,
it wouldn't even matter.
I
if
lost
the, cards
the
are,
ring.
If the cards are open, what does it matter?
I got
you have no
mugged.
control.
Again,
knows what you got.
I agree with Joe. I feel like if anything, it's just the fact that she gave the money back that makes her look guiltier in homemade sin right there.
Then she would have been banned
Innocent
for life.
people don't.
I'll say it again. Like I've said before, I'm not playing nice in the sandbox anymore, said Lou. Yeah.
She's a poet and she didn't know it.
Make it right, Garrett Aldestein. Or don't. Hashtag, as us Gen Zs say, I don't give a fuck.
That's what every wannabe bad biatch says.
Oh, a bad.
I don't give a fuck.
Do you think she is a bad biatch, as you say, Olivia?
She thinks she's one.
I mean, she's 32.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I've already moved on, said the alleged bad biatch. And I'll make it back either way.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, she's done. She's not gonna.
So I said dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
Yeah. She's not. She's never getting invited back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You get accused. Like, I wish they did what they did in Casino. Okay, and took the hammer to the hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Imagine they did that. Oh, that'd be great. So, oh look, Garrett blocked me. Guilty as charged. What an honest man. He cornered me and threatened me. Whoa, she accused
She's
in
a
another
whiny
tweet.
little bitch.
Wow. If he has the audacity to give me the death stare on camera, picture what it's like off. Oh, now you're the victim.
Oh my god.
You know what? Not for nothing
Uh-huh.
though, but I mean, she's bitter because she gave back the money.
She looks bad. She's bitter because she made herself look bad.
I mean, I get that too, but that's the way to try to make it look like, she's
she's trying to cover it up.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? All right. Let's get out of here.
Already?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Here you go, ladies. Who is this? Why is he here?
That's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, wait. That's who he was playing. That's who she was playing poker with. No, that's Aldestein. Aldestein.
That's a guy from CBS's Survivor.
So
read the subtext.
Do you think he's circumcised with a
Oh,
name like
he's-
Alderstein, Olivia?
Probably.
He was on Survivor.
He was on Survivor. I know. I just read it.
He was on Survivor.
In 2013.
Did he survive? Obviously. Right. He made
You
it.
think?
Sorry. There you go, ladies.
He kind of looks like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Whose nipples are better, his or...
Here we go.
Well, that goes without saying.
Right?
I'm leaving.
What do you say, Olivia? What's your vote?
Adelstein.
You're going with Adelstein nipples. Where are they? Hold on. Where does nipples go?
Slide to the left.
That's an elbow, right?
Slide to the right.
There we go.
Crisscross.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, look, he's got an innie, too. Good for him. You know, those Audis.
It's a good
Can
car.
you- can you- Oh, listen to you guys.
I'm really leaving.
Listen to you guys with your belly button jokes. There we go.
Moving along.
I can't get his nipple. There's his boob. That's the best you get. How can you guys not vote for
Oh
this?
my God.
The voting is done, Joe.
Yeah, we
It's
gotta move
over.
forward. We gotta move forward. All right. Let's get out of here.
Jessica, all nipples are beautiful. All nipple lives matter.
Oh, damn it, Chris. Can you run to the corner?
I'll wear that shirt.
All nipples need sucked. What?
All right. Olivia, you got anything before we get out of here? I mean, you saw a lot of boobs today. I appreciate your patience with that. We had to find out who was the sexiest female politician.
And that's just the men that are sitting with us, the boobs, not counting the ones on the screen.
But we will do the, what's it called? We'll do the guys.
Great.
We'll do the guys next time you're in here. So, yeah, what do you got?
I enjoyed the show today. I have a sense of humor, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
A lot of girls probably would be freaking out, but I can handle a joke. I can,
Yeah, see, that's what I like about you. You're not very sensitive.
She couldn't be.
Yeah. With your dad, I understand why now. I get it. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Red Pill.
Joe Padula.
What's next week's Netflix and chill pick of the week?
I think I'm going to go with Blonde.
And that's the
With
Marilyn.
Blonde, yes.
Marilyn Monroe.
It's the new fictitious Marilyn Monroe.
And there's some controversy
adaptation.
about Planned Parenthood's not happy with it.
It's pretty sketch, yeah. I mean, it's.
But again, it's like just telling a story.
It is, but it's highly. They take quite a few liberties with that one.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Sam, what do you got going on?
Joe, it's always great to see you. We'll have to do another show sometime, and Livy can come on and tell you about some of her drama at Austin P. and
Yeah,
the HRT thing.
Yeah, what?
CRT.
CRT.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's right. Let's do the CRT next week, and we'll do sexiest male politicians in America.
Sounds good.
All right.
Can't wait.
We'll get. Oh, what the hell's the guy's name? The Jewish guy's name. I forgot his name already.
Adelstein.
Adelstein. We'll see if Adelstein's running.
And we'll have to do an O'Connor's story show.
Yes.
Lots of epic battles. And
yes, there were O'Connors back in the day. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Crazy
Chris,
shit.
what do you say, Chris?
Not much. I ain't got nothing.
No, come on. What was the breast size of AOC now?
It's 36D.
36 Ds. 36 Ds.
Dirty 36.
Look at the size of these friggin' things. Just confirms that she's just
It's like you're grabbing them.
She's just not a real person.
Right on. Yeah, I got to do it on the nipple.
Oh, no,
there you
not
go.
AOC. AOC was 38C.
There's no freaking way
No
she's
way.
at 38.
That must have been before she got the boobs.
That was pre silicone.
Maybe.
This can't
That's
be
what it's
real.
reporting.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Are we done now?
Oh, sorry. Babe, what'd you learn on the show today?
You and your feathers.
I'm memorized. Memorized?
Mesmerized.
He's memorized.
I'm sure he has, like I said.
I'm mesmerized by those.
Bank.
No, I just remember the small ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you wake up and you go, my God, she's allergic to bees or something. A little swollen. Unbelievable.
A little sphincter vision.
There you go.
Who do you think? Wait, what was it? Do you think she's a pretty girl? You think she goes out with one of the Yankees? What was that?
AOC?
No, Chris Farley, Tommy Boy, when he caught David Spade. Yeah, in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Alone.
Time for a little sphincter vision.
Right. Yeah. Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Is it Alfalfa or Spanky? Sinner. All right, thanks for enabling us to have a good time. Don't forget to share, subscribe, the whole bit. And we'll see you next time on the Joe Padula Show. America's Party with a Purpose. Stress balls. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation. Absolutely. One of the most amazing things to do all year round is to visit some of the world's most beautiful places and scuba dive, creating a lifetime of memories with each trip. But first, you must get certified, and that's where Water Dogs comes in. They're right here in Clarksville, and the Water Dog team makes the scuba certification process affordable, fun, and effective. They'll even help you plan your trip. So if you're an expert diver or never seen the ocean, Water Dog Scuba and Safety is ready to help show you the experiences